Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down low.
Hi, Jay Fallon here, and this is just a quick update on the police officer from New South Wales who'd been charged with child abuse material. Previously, he hadn't been named, so it's just come out. So the police officer has lost a bid to keep his identity suppressed after he was charged with possessing child abuse material. So Constable Lawrence Ailman, Alleman. He's 26. He was charged with 2 counts of possessed child abuse material, using a data use carriage service, use carriage service to service or solicit child abuse material and transmit to self child abuse matter by carriage. The constable from the Central Metropolitan Region has been remanded in custody since he was charged earlier in the month. An interim suppression order was previously made, which restricted the media from reporting his name. In the Bankstown local court on Friday, lawyers argued for Mr. Ailman's identity to remain suppressed. Defense lawyer Angus Bennett's suppression application, he argued the order was a necessity to protect the safety of his client. There was no suggestion of any harm inflicted upon the defendant since his arrest, Magistrate George Breton said. Breton said there was no evidence of harm and it is of greatest respect, pure conjecture. He reminded the court there are systems in place to ensure the safety of those in custody. There's no evidence that these systems could not immediately be put in place. It is a rationally formed fear, but one that would never be borne out. Listen, it surprises me. This chap's only young, 26, and he's still only a constable, so he mustn't have been in the New South Wales police force for very long. He couldn't have been, he couldn't have been out that far out of the academy if he's still just a constable. So it still begs the question: what are the recruiting practices of New South Wales police? Why have we seen a greater number over the last 2-3 years now? We've seen a greater number of police officers around the whole of Australia who have been charged with these kinds of child abuse charges. Very, very disappointing. Of greater concern, I shouldn't say greater concern. I mean, the material's the greatest concern, but it is very concerning the recruitment practices that have gone on all around the land. We have continually lowered our standards, and this is the type of officer we end up with. Let me know what you think. It's good that the courts didn't suppress the name or anything, but as usual, New South Wales police have a lot to answer for. I'm not sure they will actually answer, but they really need to make some changes with their recruitment practices and do better on their background checks. That's all my opinion. Let me know what you think. I'm Jay Fallon. Thanks for listening.
Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down.